Hey guys, this is Tauna. Today we have the potential reveal of an upcoming Deadpool Secret Lair. Now I say potential, but to me this is like a 90% likeliness given all the kind of different stuff I'm going to point out here. There is lots of interesting things to point out here, and thanks to nvenom8 and Copernicus over on Reddit for passing some of this and, you know, figuring out some of the details and stuff, just making it a bit easier to kind of figure everything out. So let's get into it. If you did not see this earlier on, this was essentially like the announcement of a secret lair. However, it's all redacted. You know, we've got all of this redacted. You can mouse over things and then you'll see how many boxes there are. Each one of these boxes here seemingly corresponds with a letter. However, we don't entirely know what they are. Essentially, like, you know, this is what we've got. You can't, like, you know, go and investigate it any further than this, unfortunately. But we can figure things out from here, which is very awesome. And these are what they showed as the secret lairs here. So there is 5 different cards included in this secret lair. It is secret lair, and then it's blank, and then some word, and then another word there. And yeah, you can see the 5 different words. We're going to go through each of these individually because I believe that most of them are pretty easy to kind of figure out here. So if you guys are liking this content, make sure you subscribe, make sure you share the video around, make sure you let me know that you like this kind of content. This is our instant speed news. You know, this came out earlier on today and we're making a video of it straight away. So the evidence, first of all, towards it pointing towards Marvel, because that's our first thing here. Let's figure out what this secret lair genre is and then what each card is. So first of all, the evidence towards it being Marvel. We know that the next secret lair is going to be we know that the next secret lair that is having mechanically unique cards is a Marvel one. Very likely one mechanically unique card and then the rest to be reprints. We know that the next secret lair that secret lair is going to be taking place in April. All of this has been announced previously. They've announced that there's a Marvel secret lair coming in April with mechanically unique cards, and also announced that this is going to be going to stores, right? So at your WPN stores, notice how there is 3 little boxes right in front of this WPN. This part that says stores, WPN stores. There's also, you know, likely 1 new card and 4 reprints. And each Marvel secret lair has had 1 creature and then the rest non-creatures. That's not so important towards it pointing towards Marvel, but everything that is on the page, you know, pointing towards it being some mechanically unique thing. Always, it's going to be at the WPN stores. And we know that there's a secret lair for Marvel coming in April. All kinds of points towards this being some kind of Marvel one. Now there is 2 different options kind of here, but this one here is interesting as well. So this is the one up the top of the actual like page on the daily MTG page. It's got 1 letter. Then it's got this, which is 8 letters. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Deadpool. 8 letters. Then there's this, which is 9 letters. Now, gathering fits there. Keep in mind that in the actual title, it had 8 letters though, but gathering to me, like the kind of dumb thing that Deadpool would name it. Now, the email had announcing Secret Lair X and then 6 boxes. Yeah, I don't think I need to explain that. All right, so under the assumption that each box is a letter, and these are our 5 different ones, going into the first card here, it is 9 letters, then 7 letters, then 4 letters. Now, there is, keeping in mind that the last symbol here within all of the secret lairs for Marvel was a comma. It was always the name. So say, for example, Wolverine, comma, best there is. So this one being 8 letters of a character name, comma, and then whatever their title is very likely either Deadpool or Punisher. Those are the 2 that fit in that 8 one. Now, there is obviously a whole bunch of different other Marvel characters. It could be freaking anyone for all we know. But the one that fits into the 8-letter one is either Deadpool or Punisher. Both of them kind of fit that whole blanking out, you know, redacting thing, I guess, because, you know, Punisher was in the military and that kind of stuff, while Deadpool was actually in the military as well. But, you know, the fact that this is coming out a day before April Fool's and Deadpool kind of suits it best then. Now, with the other little title bit here, this part here with 4 letters, Merc. Deadpool is always called a merc with the mouth, that kind of thing. This other part here, with being, you know, the 7 letters, there's not much that kind of fits it. Undying fits it really well, though, and that's Deadpool, right? Like, that's his whole thing, is that he doesn't die. So, very much could fit there. Now, the second card here, let's work under the assumption that it's Deadpool. So that means that all the rest of them are going to be reprints of some design, right? So this one here is a 6-letter word followed by a 7-letter word. There's a bunch of different cards this could be. This is the one that has the most different things. However, keep in mind that it does have to fit into Deadpool's color identity, which is Rakdos, right? Like, it's very, very likely Rakdos or something Rakdos plus, but nothing else really fits him. Like, green doesn't really fit him. White definitely doesn't fit him. Blue doesn't fit him. It's Rakdos. So it has to fit into either red or blue cards. So in here, you know, we've got 2 different ones here. Deadly Dispute or Savage Beating. Both of those fit really, really well and fit into that Deadpool's color identity there. All right, next up, we've got the third card here. So this one here is a 3-letter word, 2-letter word, 4-letter word. So there's a couple of different ones that could fit into here. You know, Saw in Half definitely is Deadpool. Like, you know, Saw in Half, Deadpool, 2 Deadpools. Yeah. Fit of Rage fits as well. It's just a very weak and meh card. I don't think it'll be that. I think that they kind of go a little bit higher than that. So Saw in Half definitely fits better here. The fourth card is an 11-letter word and then a 3-letter word. Again, not very many that fit. Realistically, Blasphemous Act is the only real one. And given it's Deadpool, Blasphemous Act is going to be freaking hilarious. You know, there is a lot of blasphemy that guy could do. So it definitely kind of fits really well there. And then our 5th-letter word is just a fifth card is just an 11-letter word. Now this one here, there is actually a lot more things that could match. You know, we've got Heartseeker. Pandemonium fits really well, and I love that one. Or Shenanigans. Both Pandemonium and Shenanigans, I think, fit the best here. But, you know, there's other ones. Reverberate, Vandal Blast, Shadow Spear, World Slayer. World Slayer or Shadow Spear, obviously imagined as being his like katanas or something like that there. But I think Shenanigans is the one that I find the most funny, or Pandemonium. Both of those, you know, are fitting very, very much into Deadpool. And then, you know, you've got a bunch of value with, like, you know, the Saw in Half here potentially. Savage Beating would be a bunch of value as well, but Deadly Dispute is not too bad. Like, probably more Savage Beating. But you know, either of those would fit really well there. And then, yeah, Shenanigans or Pandemonium, it both really fit really well. So my guesses here are Deadpool, Undying Merc, then Deadly Dispute. I think I'm kind of still on the fence of that one, if it's Deadly Dispute or Savage Beating. Saw in Half, definitely. Blasphemous Act, definitely. And then Shenanigans. But I would love it to be Pandemonium as well. Either one of those would suit well. Pandemonium would be interesting if they put like the Panda Deadpool on it. That would be hilarious. I actually just love Deadpool. Now, so there's couple different things that could be based around, like, you know, it could be based around discarding. I'm personally thinking it's going to be based around discarding and treasure. So Deadly Dispute would obviously fit really well into that. Because, you know, Deadpool's very much, you know, he's a merc. Like, this is the merc version of Deadpool is what they're showing off here. And, you know, money kind of speaks for that. Discarding, you could work into like the madness and stuff too. I don't know. Maybe a Treasure Commander would be very interesting. Who knows? But is that going to be too similar to the? No, it would be different enough from the Iron Man one that it should be fine. So I'd love to hear from you guys as to what you think. I hope you guys had a wonderful day, and goodbye.